Taking a look at the forecast as we head into the day tomorrow, still holding on to quite a bit of cloud cover. Not necessarily very high rain chances, but definitely a lot of clouds out there to say the least. Overall, though, not a terrible day. Temperature starting out in the upper 60s to around 70, warming up into the mid to upper 70s as we head into the second half of your day. As we head into your Friday, partly sunny skies are going to be the name of the game as temperatures climb into the upper 70s to around 80 everywhere you look. So overall, a very nice and mild day to say the least, with winds out of the north at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Your Friday night lights forecast for any high school football games taking place on Friday. A very good night for football, to say the least, under partly to mostly clear skies. Temperatures starting out in the mid 70s, winding down into the lower 70s as those games come to an end. Best of luck to all high school football teams playing this upcoming Friday. And while we may not have a lot of college football teams playing here in South Carolina, we can still watch all the great games, and there is no better place to watch them than Hanley's Pub and Grub, one of the best sports restaurants in the Myrtle Beach area. I personally have known the owners for several years. They are amazing people and really just overall incredible people, to say the least. Be sure you visit their restaurant at 3873 Renee Drive in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It is in Carolina Forest Boulevard. Their food is great, and it's just a great atmosphere, to say the least. Our own Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are playing Arkansas State at 7 p.m. The Clemson Tigers are playing Syracuse at noon. The USC Gamecocks are playing Tennessee at 7:30, and then finally the Citadel is playing WCU at 2 o'clock. And the forecast for some watch parties could not be better. Probably cloudy skies are expected, but temperature is mild in the mid-70s. Best of luck to all teams playing this weekend. Of course, I am a College of Charleston student. Even though my team isn't playing, I'm still a big Coastal fan back home. So big good luck to all of the teams playing. But I am going to be rooting for Coastal Carolina and the Gamecocks this weekend, to say the least. Your forecast for this weekend, a very good weekend, to say the least, as temperatures climb into the upper 70s to around 80 in the afternoon before falling into the low to mid 60s overnight. A little bit breezy both days, with winds possibly gusting upwards of 20 miles per hour, but overall, still not a terrible day, to say the least. Be sure you stay tuned to my next forecast coming to you on Friday for your house hunting forecast, proudly brought to you by Ms. Vicki Durkin and Remax Southern Shores. In the tropics, we've currently got Tropical Storm Fleet, which could be eyeballing parts of the Northern Caribbean for some heavy rain and wind, especially as we head into this weekend. Thankfully, this is no threat to the United States at all. And we've also got Invest 91L, which is located just southeast of Tropical Storm Fleet. And while it will likely become the next named storm, it is heading out to sea and is no threat to any land masses at all. And if Invest 91L were to get a name, it would be Tropical Storm or Hurricane Rina. Let's take a look at your extended 10-day forecast, proudly brought to you by Hunter Plumbing Services. And we are going to be finally ending the week with a lot more sunshine than what we have been dealing with over the last several days. Temperatures, though, remaining mild in the upper 70s really every single day, except for the middle and second half of next week, as temperatures climb into the lower 80s. But still 79 to 80 degrees pretty much every single day as an afternoon high under mostly sunny skies. A beautiful week is ahead as high pressure takes over next week, forcing the air to sink. As you go lower in the atmosphere, no condensation is allowed to take place, thus no clouds are forming. And it also gets warmer as you go lower in the atmosphere, so a very nice week, to say the least. Temperatures falling into the mid-60s. Your forecast as you head further inland, a beautiful weekend, to say the least, under probably to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures climbing into the lower 80s, overnight lows falling into the 60s, and lots of sunshine is on that forecast for next week as well. Keep it here, Liam's Weather, for all of the latest information.